Now, from Washington, D.C. in the east, we go west to Washington State, where again, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, or Church of Christ, recently teamed up with North Harvest in order to address the hunger issue there, especially during these very trying times. Our Seattle Bureau Chief, Frendel Fejeran, has the details. Frendel?
COVID-19, the coronavirus, have put a stop to the world. Thankfully now, there are counties and states that are moving towards normalcy, the new normalcy. However, the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ, they continue to focus on the good and what they can do to serve the community. They join hands with Northwest Harvest in feeding those who are in need.
Walking alongside Northwest Harvest just made me think about the kind relationship that Northwest Harvest and the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ have built throughout the years. And despite of the restrictions in place due to the pandemic, neither of the organizations have stopped in doing good to the community. And it may be because of their strong mission statements. So the members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo throughout the whole state of Washington
dropped off their generous donations at a location nearest them, and later all completely filled boxes were collected at the Church of Christ Seattle Chapel, and from there the goods were delivered to Northwest Harvest. Amid this pandemic, the shelves at Northwest Harvest weren't always stocked like this.
We have been very, very low on supplies. It has happened where these shelves have just been empty. Yeah. So that's why I say we appreciate the help and we do need it.
Northwest Harvest didn't allow the empty shelves to stop them from reaching out to the community, because every day they live by their mission to lead the fight for hungry people statewide to have access to nutritious food while respecting their dignity and promoting good health. The donations given by the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ have left Northwest Harvest filled with joy and appreciation.
I would like to say to Iglesia Ni Cristo that I am very grateful. Northwest Harvest is very grateful for the donations.
To see Church of Christ bring in this large truckload of donations and to give it during this time of COVID is extremely important, and I just think that it's so wonderful, because I think that during these times we can forget about community, we can think about ourselves and what's going on in the world, and kind of protect ourselves and forget those who are already food insecure, and forget about those who will be food insecure now because of COVID. And to see Church of Christ come together and help out during this time and give donations for those that are in need is amazing, and we're beyond grateful. I'm beyond grateful for that.
Material donations is something that the Iglesia Ni Cristo is always willing to provide to their community in need. Brother Barry Thompson, minister of the gospel, expresses the primary gift they are always willing and available to share with the community.
So our priority is concerning their spiritual needs. And when we talk about needs, you know, you have material needs and you have spiritual needs, right? The spiritual needs make the inner person strong. Material needs like food make the person's physical body strong. When a person's physical body is strong, but the inner person is weak, they won't be able to make it. But even if their physical body is weak, but their inner person is strong, they can get through a lot of things. So more than the material things that we could give to people, right, which is important, we believe firmly that greater importance to the community is that their spiritual needs be met in the best way possible.
Though many individuals and households struggle to make ends meet, the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ unite and set aside their hardship to band together. But why?
Our executive minister himself has set these things up long time ago. He spearheads activities like this all over the world. So we have already a pattern that even when times are difficult and uncertain, we're able to still be able to help our community in the way that we're doing it right now. So we want to always remember our executive minister and thank him always for his great leadership.
Wrapping up my interview with the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ, Brother Barry Thompson addresses the community with this special message.
When there are some who may turn a deaf ear to the needs of the community, not the Church of Christ. So hopefully that gives people some hope that they can count on us, right, to help them.
It is always so assuring to know that there is an organization willing and ready to help the community in need, just like the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ. From Kent, Washington, Friends of the Heron, Eagle News, we live in interesting times.